Can you just walk us through what it actually means for Orsted and the industry?
Well, as you say, it's another blow for the industry. There's been a lot of bad news for the wind industry for a long time, and this shows also how, to what extent that the industry is still vulnerable to the Trump administration's opposition to wind turbines. There had been some hope that the industry would be shielded from the worst of this opposition at the local state level, but this presidential stop order shows that Donald Trump will go far in his crusade against the industry.
Yeah, I mean, and investors in this stock have had a wild ride, haven't they? They've been whipsawed because there were the tax changes that were seen as beneficial to Orsted, and you saw a rally on the back of that after, of course, the concerns about the Trump administration. Now, a reminder that the Trump administration has really very little time for this renewable energy. Orsted also confirming its commitment with this planned rights issue. That was another element, of course, that moved the stock pretty heavily a week or so ago. What do we know about the confirmation today, then?
Yes, this is a key for us to raise money to bolster its balance sheet. And this was, as you said, about 2 weeks ago that they announced that they would sell about $9 billion worth of shares in a rights issue. They're saying today that they're committing to go ahead with that plan. And crucial for them is that the Danish state has pledged that they should go ahead. The Danish state owns 50% in Orsted. So that's crucial for Orsted. Now, the only thing is that with the share price falling another, 16 or 17% today, that rights issue is going to be a lot more tricky than it already was.
Well, Christian, how much should we be reading into the broader renewable industry from what's going on with Orsted right now? Is this a company-specific issue, or is this something that could be the canary in the coal mine for Vestas and others?
Well, I'm sure that Vestas, the turbine producer, investors in their stock, they're also concerned this morning. The shares also falling. This will obviously have a ripple effect. There's also hope that the project will still go ahead and that this is just a bump in the road, but there are a lot of bumps in the road for the industry right now. The Nordic region in Europe here is particularly hit because the region is home to a lot of companies. Some of them have gone under. You might remember Northvolt, the Swedish battery maker, for example, also part of the green transition industry. So there's been a lot of bumps in the road. There's also a lot of support, though, a lot of money flowing into green assets in the past years. So, but it is a challenging time for the industry.